Hey everybody, Stu Smith here, and welcome to a tactical fitness report. Just myself, and today I'm just going to focus on swimming. A lot of swimming pools are shut down. Even the Naval Academy pool where I do some coaching is shut down right now. So if you can't get in the water, let's watch some videos. So what I'm going to do here is just start off by sharing my screen. I'm going to share a screenshot of me swimming. So here's a little, first of all, let me say this on my Instagram page. And all I'm doing is pull, breathe, kick and glide. Pull, breathe, kick and glide. Easy day. Now, notice the quick turnaround. Boom. Don't waste a lot of time on the turnarounds. You're going to do one dolphin kick, a double arm pull, recover. All right, so big arm pull there with a freestyle catch, turning to breathe, not popping up to breathe, kicking and gliding for 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, pull, boom. There you go, about a 48-second 50 right there. So that right there, even though it may look slow, that is an 8-minute swim for a 500-yard swim test. 48 seconds will get you 8 minutes every time if you can maintain that pace for 10 whole laps. So takes a little bit of technique and a lot of conditioning, or a lot of technique and a little bit of conditioning. Everybody's a little bit different. So most people need to really work on their technique first and then get into swimming shape. That's what I usually recommend people to do. Work on the pull, the breathe, the kick, the glide, the timing. Work on your streamline position. Notice that streamline position off the wall. There you go. I'm not a great swimmer. I am a powerlifting football player, high rep calisthenics guy long before I'm would consider myself a good swimmer. Um, but I've gotten good over the years by just continue practicing. So that helps. All right, so let's share some of your videos that you guys sent in and you want me to review. So we'll go over here to the videos set up. Let's see who we have here. So let's kick off the wall. Hey, not bad streamline. Could kick off a little harder, right? And decent recovery. So we got a good streamline, top arm, bottom arm, kick and glide. Notice that bottom arm is just a breaststroke skull. He's not doing a full arm pull. That's fine. You keep your feet together when you're gliding. Bottom arm, kick and glide. Not bad. I think you probably kick a little harder, like especially kick harder off the wall. Good double arm pull, kick and recover. Changing sides. Looks like this is the weak side compared to the other side, but that's all right. Once you master the strong side, you can start practicing the weak side a little bit. Pretty sure he changed sides there. Anyway, it looked better. Let's see if he actually did. Yeah, he did change sides. Okay. Top arm, bottom arm, kick and glide. I think you just need to pull harder and kick harder because it's just you're not going extra fast. But if that's a meter pull, you did that in like 40 or 54, 55 seconds. If that's a meter pull, you're at a yard per second because a 25-meter pool, if you go down and back, that is equal to 54 yards. So if you can't break 50 and you're wondering why, you're doing everything right, it may be because you're in a meter pool. So you should do some research on where you are swimming. You may see that if you swim in different pools, uh, you may have 1 or 2 strokes fewer in one, and you may have 4 or 5 seconds longer in the other. So That's something to consider, because when you take a 500-yard test in a 25-meter pool, you will only be doing 9 laps, which is a 450 meters is equal to 500 yards. So, all right, let's do this again, shall we? Let's go to another one. Check out this, guys. All right, good streamline. Oh, okay. Let's back that up a little bit. So far, that first one was really good, other than just pull harder, kick harder. I think you got everything down. This one, gonna have some issues. Notice the arm pull. Looks like he's trying to mix in a breaststroke pull out, but then he mistimes this dolphin kick. That dolphin kick shouldn't be out of the water. Be honest with you, this dolphin kick, just get rid of it, because it's not doing you any good. You're just wasting energy. When you want to do this, though, you want to do this before you pull. You don't want a dolphin kick after you pull or during the pull. So the way it works, if you remember mine, I do a little dolphin kick and then I do the double arm pull. That's going to put you in a better, one, keep you in a better streamline position, and two, just keep your momentum going. All right, let's see how the transition looks. Pretty good. So top arm, bottom arm, kick and glide. All right, so the only thing I see here is, I think, from this angle anyway, it looks like you are kicking, and before you even finish kicking, you're rolling over on your belly. So what's happening is you're turning a scissor kick into a breaststroke kick, and you lose a little bit of power on your kick. So try to stay on your side first on the kick, and then while you're gliding for 2 seconds, let's see if you can glide for 2 seconds, you roll over, not even on your belly, maybe even like halfway. So you're on your side, you roll about, quarter turn instead of, all the way down. I guess, if you look at a quarter, this is a quarter. So instead of 90 degrees, you make a 45-degree glide position. That one is very effective. So let's see what happens with his glide. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Yeah, see, he's just not going anywhere. So your kick is just a little weak there. Scissor kick, little extra flutter kicks can go. They're not really helping you. That looked like a minute-long swim. Yep, minute-long swim. Could be a 25-meter pool, which isn't horrible. But overall, I think you just need some more power. And like I said, take out that double arm pull, or take out that dolphin kick, or time it better. This isn't bad, though. I mean, I am really nitpicking when I say your kick is a little screwed up. You got the timing down, top arm, bottom arm, kick and glide, easy day. So you got 90% of this perfect. I just think you can pull harder and kick harder when you do this. Did you change sides too? No, you stayed on the same side. Let's see how this side looks. Yeah, good arm pull. Can try to go a little deeper with your top arm pull. See that freestyle? Could be a little deeper. See how that's like almost under you? Grab water like you're an oar, OAR, in the water, and get that thing vertical out there as soon as possible, and grab water and push it behind you. So you pull water up into your shoulders, and then you push it down to your feet, and that's going to get you going a lot faster. Yeah, I think your kick's just weak. Try to stay on your side the whole time and see what happens to your kick. Then if you want to, try to add in a little quarter rotation versus a whole rotation to your belly. Overall, not bad. Let's see what else we got. All right. Okay. Good streamline. That dolphin kick's useless. See your head popping up there? Keep your head down. No need to be looking that far up. Let's see how this double arm pull looks. Looks like it's more like a jumping jack. Yeah. See, it's kind of a weak double arm pull there, mainly because all you're doing is one, it's a weak dolphin kick, and two, it's a weak double arm pull. Because that looks like all that looks like right there is a jumping jack, right? Not a lot of power in this. All you're using is your shoulders. What you want to do is you want to reach out way above you, pulling down, once again, like an oar, pulling down with your lats and then pushing with your triceps. So it should feel more like a muscle up than a jumping jack. That's the kind of power you need to put into this double arm pull, whether you're doing a kick off the wall and just doing one, or you're doing underwater swimming, same thing. It should feel like you are doing a muscle up in the water versus a jumping jack, because this right here is nothing but creating force going in multiple directions versus the single direction you want it. You want all the force going this way, so you go this way, right? Right now, when you do that jumping jack, all you're doing is pushing your force vectors out to the side. You're not doing anything pushing them behind you, so you go forward. Little physics there. If you're not understanding that, open a physics book on force. See how your head's popping up there? Well, I'm going to say popping up. You're just looking forward. Just keep your chin tucked down when you're in that position. You're going to be a lot better served with gliding. All right, top arm, bottom arm, kick and glide. Ooh, top, bottom. Okay, bottom arm looks good. Top arm looks okay. It's got no kick. What's going on there? And no glide. Looks like, okay, that's the problem. You're gliding in this position. You're gliding in this position and not both hands over your head position. So I would call this more an elementary side stroke, modified elementary side stroke, than I would the combat swimmer stroke. Because the glide position in the side stroke is a lead arm, trail arm. The glide position in the CSS is both hands over your head. So notice this. There's no glide here. Top arm, bottom arm, kick and glide. Held a glide there for a second, but I think you're just about to hit the wall. Your streamline could be a little better too. Try to get those biceps on your ears, your elbows locked, one hand on top of the other. It's not bad, just could be better. And your head needs to be down. See how I can see your mask looking in front of you? Just look down. Top arm, bottom arm, kick and glide. Top arm, bottom arm, kick and glide. Yeah, you need to hold the glide a little longer in that two-hand position versus the one-hand position. You're just more streamlined, that's all. I mean, overall, not bad. If you did that in 50 seconds, it's like you did that in a 50-second 50. So, who am I to argue? But you could clean it up just a little bit. If you can swim at 8:20 like this, go for it. But even then, we could make it a little more efficient for you by, one, holding the glide in the glide position here versus here, and trying to get just a little harder kick and a little tighter streamline and work on your pullouts. So breaststroke pullouts, tighter streamline, hold the glide position with both hands over your head, not in that position. Cool? All right, not bad. Be honest with you, overall, not bad at all. All right, let's move on to the next one. See what this one looks like. Okay. Okay, not the CSS. See that high elbow? That needs to go under the water. This looks more like a breaststroke kick, which is fine. You can do the breaststroke kick. Looks like you are probably a breaststroker already, because that's smooth. That's a streamline. You see that, everybody? That's a good streamline off the wall. Let's see how it looks on this side. See, he knows how to streamline. Nice. He doesn't even do a double arm pull. Notice he just jumps right into the stroke. That's fine too, but you can get a little more out of that thing. Now, the only thing I don't like about this one is a lot of work. He's probably about halfway across the pool in the same amount of strokes as I'm all the way across the pool. So he's working twice as hard to get across the pool. Now, it is fast. I won't lie to you. This is pretty fast, but that high elbow, it's got to go. They would say you fail. That's called sharking. I mean, every now and then you're going to have your elbow pop up, but that's a freestyle recovery. That's not an underwater recovery. Great kick, though. That breaststroke is legit. And he did that in 45 seconds. Now, if you were to do the math on that and you're in good swimming shape, you could probably get away with a 730 on that swim minus the high elbow. However, you got to remember you also have push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, and a mile and a half to do right after this. And if this wastes you, you are not doing yourself any favors for the remainder of the PST. But let's do that again because this was pretty good. Like that streamline right there. When you're asking how to streamline, that's how you do it. One hand on top of the other. He even puts one wrist on top of the other, locks out those arms, and notice where his head is. It's down. His chin is tucked, looking down, right? Not looking like this, just using your head as an anchor. Okay. Good streamline there. And he goes right into a great freestyle catch. However, he goes into a high elbow recovery, which you can't do. And the kick, really good. I mean, this is a breaststroke kick. If you just get rid of the, here's what I recommend you do. Get rid of the high elbow and hold that glide in this, hold that glide in that tight position. See how you glide like this where your hands are side by side? Put them back on top of each other and hold that glide a little longer. There's no reason why that kick can't support a 3 Mississippi glide. Save you a lot of effort too. And you'll be able to still move it faster than a yard per second, depending on the power of that kick. So what I would do is this: kick, hold that glide, one hand on top of the other, hold that for 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, pull. You can definitely glide longer. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, pull. Yeah, you're missing out on a second, maybe even a second and a half of gliding time. And you could be a little more streamlined with that. Just like you do off the wall, that's how you should glide in between the strokes. So there you go. All right, I think we got time for one more of these. Let's see what this one looks like. Ah, look at that. I think we might have seen this guy. Maybe not. Maybe I did this by email. That was a good streamline. Let's just go back to that. Kicks off the wall. He noticed the squat. He gets in a really good squat position, gets in a really tight head down, arms locked. That is a good streamline position right there. Those little dolphin kick in there, that's fine. You don't have to do the dolphin kick, but if you want to, give it a shot. Sometimes there are rules where you can't do the dolphin kick. Top arm, bottom arm, kick, 1 Mississippi, 2. Yeah, there's no glide. So you have all the streamline in the world, but you're not gliding after the power of your kick. You got a good kick too. So use it and hold that glide a little tighter. So 1 kick, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, pull. Wow, yeah. See, you're almost done with the second stroke before I'm even saying pull. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, pull. Yeah, there's no glide. You had a glide in this thing, that thing would be perfect. That thing will be perfect. In fact, let me, not that mine is perfect. Let me just kind of refresh your memory here. Top arm, bottom arm, kick and glide. Top arm, bottom arm, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, pull. All right. Good turnaround. Notice this kick off the wall, top arm, little dolphin kick before the double arm pull. Coming up at that yellow marker. Boom. Notice no high elbow. Elbow may come out. That's okay, but it's not recovering forward. It can pop out. It just can't move forward out of the water. There you go. So with that, I hope that was helpful. If you guys have any questions, you can post them in the section below where you can post comments. You can DM me. You can on Instagram. You can email me. But if you want me to check out your swim videos, happy to do it. No charge. It's kind of fun. And I will let you know what you're doing right or wrong. So check out stewsmithfitness.com. Save 15% with the coupon code military15. Military15. I save you 15%. So check it out. All right. We'll see you later.